Thanks, Spencer. This matchup between Meadowbridge and Valley is a battle of the unbeatens. Meadowbridge has actually lost to Valley 3 times in the past 2 seasons, so expect them to be on a mission tonight. Also, it's a matchup between power and speed. Valley with the speed, Meadowbridge with the power, so we'll see who wins out tonight at 11. We'll be right back after this. Virginia Tech welcomed in a run-heavy Pittsburgh team to Lane Stadium today, but when the Panthers' top running back went down in the first half, the Hokies went blitz crazy, sacking Tom Savage a total of 8 times. But as Coach Frank Beamer says, it seemed like a lot more than that. The Hokies have next week off, but they return here to Lane Stadium as they host the Duke Blue Devils and try and improve their ACC record to 5-0. Reporting in Blacksburg, Chelsea Previs, Newswatch Sports. Well, Beamer Ball was back in action in Virginia Tech's 27-17 win over North Carolina. The Tar Heels had 3 turnovers, 2 were Hokies interceptions, and the third one actually has a local connection. Ryan Switzer, a true freshman who just came out of George Washington High School in Charleston. He was West Virginia's Player of the Year last year. He had a fumble on a kick return in the third quarter. Marshall's football game ended a little late last night, and for those of you who weren't able to watch it or make that short trip to Florida, we have the highlights for you, plus reaction from Coach Doc Holliday and some of the players. Let's get to those highlights. Marshall on the road, get to travel to sunny Florida. There's Doc Holliday leading his team out of the tunnel. So FAU punting, and Kelly's punt lands in the arms of Devin Smith way downfield. He runs back along the sidelines, gets a good 20 yards along the one sideline, then watch what he does. It's a scary move on a punt return because it normally doesn't work. He cuts across the entire field and makes it all the way to the end zone, gets the first points on the board of the game. 7-0 Marshall goes up in the first quarter. It all comes down to Matt Haig's foot. The kid is from Florida, so he has a chance to beat a team from his own state, and it goes through the upright. So Marshall goes on to win 24-23, and here's Doc Holliday after the game. So early in the third, Steelers up 9-6. Ben Roethlisberger finds Emmanuel Sanders, and Sanders takes it all the way to the house, 55 yards for the touchdown. And I would not do that. I'd probably hurt myself doing that going into the end zone. So anyway, Steelers go up. So under 4 minutes to play, the Jets down 19-6 on the Steelers' 12-yard line. And Geno Smith looking for the end zone, but gets picked off by Lawrence Timmons. He had 2 interceptions on the game, and the Jets fall 19-6 and give the Steelers their first win of this season. Well, sports can be a stress reliever to people who play them, or even to those just who enjoy watching sports. Well, today at Wyoming East High School, both players and fans got a chance to take a break from some more serious issues, all while having some fun. Just a couple weeks ago, 12-year-old Cayman Anderson passed away at a Wyoming East football game. And although it hit the community hard, they came together then and now to show support in a difficult time. When Nathan England heard about Anderson, he wanted to help out any way he could.
First thing I did when I found out it happened was, somebody had to do something. So I posted it on Facebook and just went from there and said that we were setting it up, doing a silent auction, donations, just whatever we could get. And players started calling, everybody got on board.
Hardwood greats like Joe Mazzulla, Bimbo Coles, Herbie Brooks, and Gene Neighbors, just to name a few, all showed up today and played their hardest for a boy who enjoyed the game just as much as they do.
He sacrificed anything for it. He was such a good athlete at it too, so it made it fun for him, I think.
It means the world. Cayman was a great kid. Just another one gone too soon. I mean, that's all he wanted to do was play basketball at Wyoming East. He always wanted to be a warrior. That's all he talked about. Unbelievable how crazy this small town. I mean, everybody, we have 15 to 20 people at the house every day. At least people bringing food. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Anderson was looking forward to the start of this year's basketball season, which started the day after he was laid to rest. His teammates say they think about him every single game and are undefeated on the season so far at 6-0. Over 700 people attended the event, and it sounds like the high school plans on making this an annual event.